The Chamber likes to come out for Giant X. They love putting Anva on this character.
Yep.
Meanwhile, for the side of Twisted Minds, it's all about this double duelist. Anva's still hovering it. I'm expecting the Chamber to come through, but, a surprise pick like a Sage or something maybe instead. We know that they like the Sage on other maps, but no, the Chamber's going to come through. And this is a clash of styles. Both of these teams, you can see here, Giant X, their attack side, very good. Twisted Minds, their defense, not so good, I think is the safe way of putting it. But Giant X have the slight advantage overall in historical plays on this map. And it's massively down to Anva on the Chamber.
Yeah, and that's going to be, again, a sort of key piece here that we're going to see as the centerpiece of more so maybe their defense side. But again, that's not where they're starting, so we'll find out. But again, I think this is a brilliant third map, resting place. We've seen kind of both ends of the spectrum here in terms of scoreboard and score line at the end of the map. So I think the fact that we go to a map that, we contrasted at the very start their differences, and I think this is the perfect map to highlight once again that the styles these two teams bring to Game Changers, to this game, is something to be admired, something to watch with awe.
And as much as it is a clash of styles, right, the Chamber is so much better at locking down a single space and having essentially this layered approach to the defense. On the attack side, you're lacking so much of that kind of like tradability with the Neon. Adora loves the Neon. She's very, very good at it, but she's kind of going in alone here. There's no one to really follow up with her. So you've got to make sure for Giant X on the attack side, how are you taking advantage of the Neon without losing Adora early?
It turns out the way they're taking advantage of this is by just running straight forward. Oh, the smoke for some blossom in time. And look at that, Lean with 2 grams to kick us off as well. Saturate comes on through. Lean goes for the 4th and will find it. And it's an absolutely beautiful way to kick us on off here. 4 pieces in the round. And Twisted Minds Orchids, we talked about momentum carrying over from maps. This gives us a lot of hope.
Oh, it really does. I mean, Lean on the waylay. She's good at it, and you can see those 4 kills. She's got a Vandal online already. Giant X doing the classic, saving their money as much as possible. Anva's got the head on the bullets, a Guardian in the pocket, essentially over towards mid. She wants to try and find something. B-site mostly open, so if Giant X execute here, they might be able to get the spike down. Oh, Sarah's been spotted there too.
A little bit of an unfortunate one. And they can see roughly where she's headed on this map, but they're not too eager to peek this. So that trail's going to fade any second, and all information, it's old news.
Now, this is where the Yoru has an advantage over the Chamber. The quick rotates. Look at the TP all the way to B. If they got worried that there was an execute there, Grahams could have gone immediately, but instead, Giant X, they waited out patiently, waiting for the TP to end, so they can confirm that Grahams is stuck on A, so that B side is going to be weaker.
Arrows come out in both ways. Sarah forced really far back off this angle nest. Looking for one. Is actually going to find it. Sarah pitches on in. Jademar finds one. Ooh, hopping just about lives with her life. Unfortunately, Jada looking to trade that pick. Is not going to find anything. Can't quite see anything. That spike will go down just in the corner, just out of the line of sight. Anva now, huge fight on her hands here, especially with Jademar going down. All falls to her, but they know exactly where she is, and she's not in a position to even try deny the defuse here. And Twisted Minds Orchids, they're going to find themselves a second, but a pick and a spike plant, I think maybe you take that.
Yeah, considering all they had was classics and the Headhunter, 4 bullets at that, you're happy, right? The spike plant, the extra credits in the back pocket, and another alt orb getting in there for Jademar, but you've got to be getting worried because the Viper's Pit and the Convergent Paths, I mean, they're already Lean's Convergent Paths, 3 orbs away already. Sarah getting the 3 orbs there is going to be good for her, accelerating that a little bit, but now Giant X can play their standard game, their normal game. Resource attrition. Try and take everything away from Twisted Minds before the exec even happens.
Don't miss me too much.
Lean looking for the opening fight. Oh, not even given the time to refract there. Immediately domed. And now a pathway, an avenue for them to work with. Teo gonna fall back a little bit here. Knows that taking the upfront fights is gonna be even riskier than ever. Mid control is good here from Twisted Minds Orchids though.
Yeah, it's going to be countered though. Giant X love going for a mid-round reclave of mid.
Exactly, but we talked about it. We talked about how we're trying to bait out as much utility as possible. This is a good way to go out in the open. Adora is going to find both. And that's it. A site is empty. It's theirs for the taking. Doing their due diligence just to be safe as well here. Left Anva in middle just to try thin the herd as they head over towards A. Unsuccessful in that, I say initially. But there we go. The re-swing on out. Anva finds 3. And GX, a flawless round to kick off their attack side.
Yeah, getting the guns online and getting a flawless round there, so good for the economy, for the confidence to come back in here after a bit of an extended break as well, showing they're still warm. When they've got the guns, they can still fight back. Ness, Odin in hand. This makes me worried. Spamming down mid,
yeah.
We've seen... Jadewell loves doing it herself, right? It's something that she is a huge fan of doing. But happening against her, I'm wondering how she's going to call against it.
We'll be curious. And immediately getting out of dodge there. Jadewell looking to patch the gap there. There's going to hit somebody inside. Sarah has to retreat on back. Oh, there's nowhere safe to hide. Adore around the corner. Has to be careful. That stun wears off just in time for Sarah to be absolutely primed and ready. And she's looking for a little bit more there. Anita's not going to let that get any further than it already has here. And now, Graham's looking for the repeat. Ness has found Jadewell. We talked about it, the battle of the Odin users. And there's no answer to it just yet. Jada. So much space on site, no immediate danger in any direction, and nicely spread out here, but a player disadvantage, and Ness finds the first. That makes it a little bit uncomfortable, especially with Lean pushing through main. Horn's gonna... So Prowler's not gonna find anything. Clone goes for an out. Paranoia flash as well, but Amber unaffected by it all. Weathers the storm. Anita with another. And now that time starting to get dangerously low. Tap on the spike. And they're needing Lean to be the bodyguard. But no, Anita swings out. She'll find both. And GX get themselves a second on the board. And it's close and it's a little bit scrappy. But it's a round nonetheless.
And the Odin was picked up there at the end. I'm sure that was Jadewell going through the comms like, give me that Odin. I'm doing to Ness what she just did to me. Now Twisted Minds. Because of the buy-up last round, because of how many kills Giant X got. In that round 3, a low buy. Sheriffs, Stingers. And one classic as well. Going to be a tough one for Twisted Minds to really come back into. Pushing out of A. They're going to find the chamber trip, but nothing else. So now it's up to Giant X. How do you respond off of the back of this trip being broken?
Well, the answer is Anva's got to have eyes in the back of her head here. Lines up the first, immediately looking behind her, oh so worried. But the issue still lies ahead. Adora swings on out for one. Anva, pushing on forward, is going to have a bit of a fight on her hands. But the issue is it's not really going to matter, even if she goes down here. So many players left. And Adora's just come in immediately to help reinforce, bolster this mid defense. And it is a hail of bullets. They rain down in the server. And GX, a third round on the board.
And they're already feeling that passion. Same as Breeze. As Twisted Minds, they're able to get the buy back up again. Convergent Paths, Nightfall, both online. Viper's Pit coming up relatively soon as well. Anita's already got hers though, so if Giant X can get to the site, it looks like they're just rushing down A here. Gonna get past Lean, the Operator, and the Ultimate though, in order to get there.
Lean holding the line. Ness making her presence very well known here. Now Odin's on both sides. Lean looking for the pit. There's the first swing. Backed off immediately. It's clean, it's clinical, and it's cold as anything. Jade Noir sending on out. The Prowler. Oh, the Paranoia is so good. And the Tether as well has caught so many of them. And now there it is, Lean. A lovely pick. Again, backs off. Not going to give them a way back in. Not going to give them an ability to answer any of her calls.
And she's just so clean, steady and patient with it. No rushing. Just offer the paranoia, use the convergent paths, and shut everything down. Now Giant X re-exploring towards mid, looking for an A split. No, they're just going to abandon Anva. That drop might have been heard there as well. They head over towards the B site. 2 people here.
Possibly. Now they have managed to completely sidestep Lateo there, which might be a little bit of a problem when we see Anva try and join the team. Nightfall drawn on out. Anva good for one, immediately able to post up, get the next bullet ready, but it's the Odin, and that's a scary fight there. There it is, the swing on out, the headshot from it as well. Jada's found Graham's, and now 2 versus 3. Post plant though, spikes down, and that puts a heavy clock over the heads of Twisted Minds. Jada looking to teleport out of there, and not a moment too soon. Jademore not going to spot anything on the cross. Oh, there's a head of Lean there, and the tether. Jada, a lovely reposition. This makes it so uncomfortable. They are just looking to try and stick this, and at some point someone's got to swing. Surely someone's got to swing. Just the corner there. Found. It's halved, and there's absolutely nothing they can do because there's no one left alive to defuse. And Twisted Minds Orchids just about live to see the next day. That spike dangerously close to going off, but a round well played.
Yeah, I mean, it got so close again. The defuse looked like it might have come on through, but just in time, Jada spams on through, and Jademore backing it up. The 2 Jades, I mean, they are just so consistently working together.
Jada and Veronita Adora. It is, I'd argue, one of the most tongue-twistery teams out there.
Well, lucky us, huh? Lucky us. We got 3 maps of this so far. And Giant X, they've got the lead now. This is so important for them. Their attack side is very good. Their defense is also solid, though. Twisted Minds, we know this is their weaker side. They're going aggressive.
I mean, look at that. Beautiful red veins in the kill feed. The Teo gets 1. But again, we talk about this. Caveat being they didn't come into this with all too much to work with, but still, they are told a very firm no. Not today, not round 7, not on our watches. Ooh. Okay, actually, Sarah managing to survive a lot more shots there than maybe anticipated, but that is not going to stop the Giant X flood. And the more rounds they get now, I mean, well, we saw what happened on Haven, is even with a side that you're playing a little bit better on coming up soon, it doesn't matter if there's no rounds left to play.
And now I'm looking at Frenya, the coach for Twisted Minds Orchid. When are you stepping in for the timeout? Not yet. 3 rounds deficit on round 8, not enough. 5 rounds in a row for Giant X. Twisted Minds Orchids are left for themselves to keep on pushing. Aggression immediately, but the Odin spam is so good.
Oh, it's amazing. And Ness is hungry for a little bit more. Spots 1 more play in there. The spam, though, the Odin, oh so slow when concussed. But it doesn't matter because she has got teammates around her to trade. 3 for 3 is where we find ourselves. And now Anita crawling around the corner. She's managed to get a lot further back, but Lee knows that there's a timing, finds the angle, swings wide, and is unstoppable. 3 versus 2. And with the op being one of them, it's a clunky weapon to try take a site with, to maneuver with here. They can get into a nice little post plant. That's a different situation. Graham's on the other side here of the trip. Can hear it cackling away beneath your feet, but not giving away your position just yet.
I love the patience. It's good. Potentially the knife in the back here is the Euro. It's something Euro is very good at. But the rest of Twisted Minds, they're quite far away. The time is falling. Giant X, and they know this. They're aware. They can just hold down this line. The TP's good as well for Andra after his first shot.
Not able to connect the shot, but able to teleport out to safety. Grams finds the first, but Jade Noir only has to hang on for a couple more seconds, and that's going to be the issue. Takes a bullet straight to the head, and Jade Noir just desperately trying to stop them. Can hear the defuse. All she has to do is stop the defuse coming on through, but unfortunately, Sarah, an amazing bodyguard, holds on for just a second more, the second that they needed. And that's going to be it, a third round on the board. And they had the player advantage for so long. They had the opening pick, but it looked so up in the air until the very end.
Yeah, I mean, like, this knife in the back from Grams was perfect. Just to make that into a 1 versus 3. And I mean, Jada's good. She's very good, but those 1 versus 3s are so hard to win when you're kind of locked in such a tight corridor. Now, Adora's gone for the attack side judge. We've got, everyone has different weapons for the side of Giant X. That might be a first, at least for this series.
Go, go, go!
Here we go, Adora. Waiting for the smoke to dissipate. Actually, might not even wait for that. Overdrive popped, and it's Speed. He finds one. Anvil with another. Has to just wait out the near sides, but Jade Noir steps on up. The moment one falls, the rest continue onwards. An unstoppable surge, a tsunami on this attack side. And I think you just look to save this. I mean, you know you're not likely to be too pushed. Again, with some of the credit, some of the balance on these GX players, I wouldn't be all too surprised if some of them just had that little bit of an itch. Go on, take the weapons. Why not?
I would be hunting right now if I'm Giant X. As soon as you know for sure that they're not coming towards the site, which I think they've just realized, time's getting low enough. They've got 2 players towards site, so they can now go hunt. Viper versus Viper at the top of the map there. Over in Spawn. Going to be the first battle I imagine we see. If we see it at all. Anita, she's going to want to swing this.
Waiting patiently, very last second. Oh, it's devastating. Not even a second left. Not even half a second left in the round there. The worst way to go. And GX really establishing their lead there, and the buy's not going to be... You're not writing home about it because you're a little bit ashamed.
And I'm so surprised we've not seen a Twisted Minds Orchid timeout come through. A chance to talk to the coach, a chance to just rest for a second as a team and work out what's going wrong. Because right now, all you have to rely on is lean with this operator. And she is good with it, right? She's shown that she can carry around. She's caught out by the Prowler. Doesn't knife it in time. It's forced back and alone on site.
Face your fear!
Shot missed. Anva, though, there with swift retribution. And now Adora, shorty in hand, push on forward. Oh, and look at that. Grams tries to get Crash out of there. There will be no retreat. There will be no surrender. Jade Noir with another. And it's all crumbling round the corner. It's so speedy. Ness does manage to find one there, but it is swift and short-lived victory. And just Lateo now spotted. All of this chamber utility will not allow for flanks. And Lateo has a Jada waiting on the other side. Actually, Jade Noir wants to take the fight to you. Odin through the smoke. And there's even more bullets to smash into the ground here. Maybe that's why she's gone with it. It's not a tactical thing. It's so she can even do even more post-round shooting.
Just need as many bullets as possible to throw
bullets
into the
per second
ground.
squared, or whatever Albert Einstein said.
Yeah, sure. I think that's the one. Einstein was definitely talking about, you know, bullets left in the Odin gun. But Giant X, another brilliant execute towards sight. You can see Twisted Minds... The little details they're getting right? So you're really looking at those unique things to surprise other teams. And as we get back into the game, I'm looking at Twisted Minds to bring out something special, because they've had 1 out of the last 8 rounds. 1 out of the last 8. They need to find something to bring them back in. But right now they're just doing the same old kind of spread defense that they've done before.
And I fear that it may have the same result as the defenses that came before. A little bit of a jump spot. I'm going to get caught on out. Wall goes on out. It's going to get disrespected. Relay bolts go on through. And straight onto site they head. So it comes on through. It's going to be a little bit of a problem. Nothing on the haunt. Slide on through from Adora. And now site some sorely under their thumb here. The peek on out nest is going to be good for one. Adora instant trade. Spike goes down pretty quickly. Sarah already fighting off the reinforcements. They haven't completely cleared out the site, and they're paying the price.
One enemy remaining.
There's Lean, good for one. Jade Warlow, the last player left. And the Odin, it's a clunky weapon to make work. And this time, Twisted Minds, maybe all they needed was a moment to pause. And we've been begging for a time out here. Now one, albeit involuntarily, comes on through, and they are there. They bounce right back, and GX just not clearing out the site fully.
Yeah, leaving that elbow open, allowing Sarah and Grahams to lock it down and have this multi-pronged retake coming in from so many angles, made it so difficult for Giant X to feel comfortable anywhere. But last round of the half, both teams pretty much a full buy. We're looking pretty even. The big thing to look at is even if we get Anita's ult down on site, Twisted Minds, they have so many tools to counter it. Dimensional Grid, Nightfall, and the Convergent Paths to lock down the Viper and shut her out of the round. This is a Twisted Minds round to win, but also theirs to lose.
Yeah, I also feel like the Odin's a pretty good counter.
Yeah.
No, there's no point in hiding if you could just spray wildly. Adora spotted, making sure that they've got a clear path here. Paranoia comes through and the Nightfall. It's a lovely little combination. Mateo round the corner. Oh, it's messy. Does just about win on out the fight. Going back for seconds. Lean battle of the sniper rifles. Oh, it's a tag through the wall. Anva's gonna win on out the door to force just that step above. Ness with the shorty knows somebody is tethered there. The C is so well placed. 3 versus 4, but Jada immediately equalizes the picks there. Ready to hop onto a site. It's been cleared by Anva. There's no reason hanging around trying to fight through a perilous mid.
Spike planted.
Spike goes down, and now time for the post plant. Smoke goes out, and another one not far off as well. Graham's clearing on through. Isn't gonna see anybody. Oh, just at the very end there, it's gonna find Jada. And for though an unknown entity peeks on out. Lovely find there. Jada's ready for the swing. Tap on of the spike. And Sarah, awkward fight here. Left, right, front and center. And there we go. Giant X find themselves an 8th to close out this half. Welcome back, everybody. We are straight back into the action. As you can see, a pistol round. And for Twisted Minds Orchid, it's felt like on quite a lot of these maps, they've come into the half needing this pistol, the second pistol round being incredibly crucial. And this is no different.
Jarnex, they've set up a trap towards A main. Paranoia, Adora, and Anva ready to swing. I offer the contact. Look to try and get a kill. It's possible, it's coming. But there's only 2 players there. Oh, whoa, okay.
Go, go, go.
Oh, look at that. Doesn't matter if you're nearsighted, if you've already got the pick. And Adora, I mean, we're looking kind of dumbfounded on where on earth, you know, she came from and where she went.
Just disappeared immediately out of there. Straight back towards mid.
It's a thin air.
Twisted Minds looking like they want to go to A. But immediately, potentially a big flank coming through so quickly from Jada and Adora.
It is, and off the back of the fact that B main's being pulled clear as well, Grahams finds the first. Are they expecting the second player though? Jada creeping and crawling on in the back lines there. Jadewa next up to the chopping block, gets hindered, but as we said, the bait and switch for the next teammate to peek on out. Anita's already there. Spike has gone down. That's a little bit of a problem now. Jada needs to find this. No better weapon to upgrade to. Running on in. Tiny window to work with, but the other side, oh so perilous. And how do you break an ironclad side like this? The paranoia is ready to go as well, and it could be brutal. Goes on out. Sarah's going to find the first. That's going to force them back in time. Just not on their side. Sarah finds one. Jadewar, good to find as many as she does, but it is going to be Twisted Minds Orchids finding themselves the incredibly pivotal pistol.
Oh, we saw this happen on Haven. And remember what happened back? A full eco. You know, like there's a lot of chances with both of these teams that they can pull out something special, unexpected. But for now, Giant X. 5 headhunter bullets for Anva, and that's pretty much it. Full team, all 5 over towards the B site as well. And I think they're going to find that there's absolutely nobody home.
Nobody at all. That's the thing with the gamble stack. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. Twisted Minds Orchids being careful nonetheless. Not heard anything, not seen anything, and the less they hear, the more emboldened they feel. Sight completely. There's so much time and space to get into a post plant, but actually choosing to play this pretty close to the chest.
Yeah, now I feel like Giant X, this is just going to be a hold, play together. If someone swings us, we kill them. Otherwise, we just leave it alone. Die to Spike, don't want to give it... Oh, don't. No. We don't want to be seeing that. I mean... You know... Oh, they're going for it.
Why not?
Twisted Minds want to take the fight to them.
Are they going for the 1v1s here? The 1v1s will not be respected, however. Absolutely no reason to, and look at this, they're gonna go hunting. The firing squad on the other side, one by one they fall. Actually running out of bullets, almost gets messy there, but Adora only good for 1, and Anita in the win, just looking to go down to the spike.
A fair few Voltorbs given over there, some to Lean, some to Ness. Both of those pretty happy to build up their ults, very powerful on the attack side for Twisted Minds, but for now, the Orchids very, very happy with how these first 2 rounds of the half have gone. A Bulldog and a Spectre. Other than that, they've got the full rifles online as well. Sarah saved last round, just bought through her Sheriff. So she's able to buy up this full rifle and very happy with that. Giant X though, they've got what they can counter, and crucially, Jademar's Odin. Over towards mid, so not able to help out on B yet, but she's already rotating to join the team.
Good read, quick read, more importantly, gives them a huge advantage. Saturate goes on over, and so much doubt thrown on in, but Anita's already found one. Snakebite goes out, and that's going to cause so many problems, and they've just been forced off. So much expended to try get onto site, and the most that they've done is Sarah's there and has found the first, but look at that, the spray transfer with the Odin is perfection. And just grams left, and Spike, that's not happening. There's too many people watching this. You're about to get skewered by bullets if you even look. And Anita to find the last. GX, first round of the half, puts them up to 9.
9 rounds, a great defense there as well. As Twisted Minds, they go for the second exec after the first fails, and it just doesn't work. They don't have the burst potential. Once Lean uses that refract, recall on back. And now, the big thing for Twisted Minds coming into this round, there's still no operator online for Anva. Saving that for the next round when the economy is a little bit better for Giant X. So Twisted Minds have the potential to really push on through. If they can get Sarah's ult down on site, the Viper's Pit, that will look incredible for them.
Loving the quick peek off of the Prowler, not spotting anything, but unable to connect the shots, and will just teleport away. Get out of dodge. Leaving Sarah still here, though. Being careful of it. Oh, she's been spotted. She's been tagged on now, and there's no way they let her live. I mean, how much utility do you want to throw at poor Sarah?
They want to take her out. They know she's good. So is Anita, though.
Takes the Viper's Pit out of the question as well. Anita managing to actually find one in the face of 3 people is, you know, happy enough. You'll take that. Jada just falling on back, hearing a lot of commotion and doesn't want any part of it without support from her team. This is being watched by Lean. Saturate goes on in. Oh, Adora caught out in the open, and Anva actually just catching the edge of it will also fall. 2 versus 2 here. Jada being silent, needs to step on up, spots a corner, but unfortunately not able to turn in time. Ness wins that fight on out, and Anva 2 versus 1 knows where one of these players is, but the issue is going to be trying to isolate these fights. It's just not going to happen. Lovely crossfire. Graham's to find the pick and bring the gap to within 2 rounds.
And this is so good, so crucial for Twisted Minds. The more damage they do to the Giant economy, the less operators Anvil will have online, which puts Giant into such a rough position. A nice little 3k there off the back of the Saturate from Lean as well. This is the kind of plays you're wanting to see from the player that's consistently being brought back, kept in this roster. But actually, Anva's gone for the op. Light shields to enable it. Taking the fight straight to Sarah. Meanwhile, Lean aggressive towards mid, trying to find some kind of space. But nobody's home. They get the space for essentially free. But look at Anva, she's so far aggressive.
I'm quite liking this position, actually, and I think it might be about to pay dividends. Sarah's got to be careful, jump spotting on the corner.
If she TP's out, she's dead here. She cannot take this TP, unless Jademar gets 3.
Yep, and Jademar is going to be able to call, isn't finding anything, and that leaves Anva in an uncomfortable situation here. Fighting for her life. There is no backing out. There is no chance to get out of there. So the decision to hold the line instead of trying to pull back here as well. Wall goes up. Oh, Wall is going to go down just as quickly. Converging pass is going to come out elsewhere on the map, but still locked in on this duel because Anva's found a second. Jademar has been stunned on up, but it's not going to matter too much. Lovely relay bolt goes on through. Unfortunately, not going to deter them from planting Adora on this angle. Oh, that's a lot of bullets. Needs somebody else to take eyes off of her, to give her the room to make a play here, and it's going to fall on to the shoulders of the IGL. Jademar making it happen. Anva round the corner, taken down. It's a lovely shot from Ness. Paranoia is going to be good. And Nightfall does go out. Voice line won't finish. Kills go back and forth. Adora Lean's going for this. The slide on out from Adora. It's absolutely perfect, though. The Queen of Speed finds them their 10th.
Double digits on the board for Giant X. Oh, I mean, Anva getting 2. Left alone on an island with the TP. Completely destroyed. No recharge on that. The retake, it was looking so good. Lean tried to stop it with that 3k. But no such luck, and now Twisted Minds are down to a Thrifty. Lean has a Phantom. Sarah. Yeah, gone for the Vandal as well. She's going for the full rifles. Twisted Minds looking to try and get towards the site. They really want to use this Viper's Pit. Allow Sarah to build up another one. They just can't find the timing, can't find the space when she's alive, and Anva's peeking immediately into Lean, takes her out of the round, and she's out of there. This is the attrition, the whittling away that Giant X will do.
Yep, slowly but surely. And we talked about it, slowly but surely, but aggressively nonetheless. And it's a very difficult combination. Look at that, the swing from Anita. Oh, not quite going to be successful, though. That's going to redistribute the attention from Jada, but unfortunately, with her going down, that's a sight. That is a Viper's Pit, and suddenly a much more difficult retake on your hands.
This is such a nice pit as well. Look at... Oh, wait. Jademar? An Ares, that's a nice pick.
Paranoia, it's perfectly timed as well, but they've got the information on one. Jademore has to be oh so careful. Mateo, beautifully done, holds on, and difficult to do in the face of knowing exactly where they are. Adora trying the heroics again, but only successful for the first. Anva beautifully done, but taken down, and the bullet even connects with Ness, but it's not enough to kill. And Twisted Minds Orchids put themselves up to 8.
And now we're really looking at the back and forth of this half compared to the streaks that Giant X were able to go on in the first. It's so close. A couple of nice picks back and forth from both of these teams, but the rounds are just so 1-to-1. Look at that. Since the bye round 14 happened, it's just been 1 each. And now Giant X, they're down to an eco.
We go straight away. Overdrive is shot on down. And now Lean looking for something, smoked off at every angle, is wanting to go over the top anyway. Just going to spot the first player. Taking a lot of damage, so just going to teleport on out of there. Jada holding the line. It's not the best weapons to get it done with, but Anita, it doesn't matter. The sheriffs are all they need. Jada finds another here, and this is getting even messier. Ness does eventually put this to bed, equalize the kills there. But look at this, the tour de force activated, finds its first. Grams, lovely shot there, shuts that down, and now there's no further weapons available. That was the centerpiece, the star of the show to try correct and stabilize this round.
There.
Down the corner, lovely shot from Anita. It's a lovely trade, and Jademore. Oh, this is awkward. Has picked up a Vandal. They're dancing around the boxes, dancing around the sides, and this is going to be a matter of timing. And Ness has managed to find a lovely spot to play this from. Jade, is she going to be aware? Head spotted. That's all that is needed from Ness. And it's absolutely perfect. To the pixel.
To the pixel, and 2 in a row. Twisted Mind's finally able to string more than 1 round back-to-back since the first 2 rounds of the half. Getting so close to tying the scoreline up. And despite the fact Twisted Minds are winning those 2 rounds, they're calling the timeout. Frenya stepping in now to talk with the team. This is a bit of a surprise, but I guess they know that this is now the next round where Giant X, they have the guns. They have the ability to fight back now that maybe they didn't in the last. Or it might just be, hey, they were on an eco. Why are we taking ones? Why aren't we trading? Bring back the fundamentals to the way that they should be. Because, Twisted Minds, you're going to have to rely on your fundamentals. Now you're up against the full force of the buy from Giant X. They've also got some big ults. Lean's Convergent Path is on almost again. She's got it basically on a cooldown.
Exactly. That's a dangerous position to be in, well, to be going up against here. But Twisted Minds, they're bringing this back, they're making it close, and there were periods of time that we were a little bit worried here, GX. I mean, what a way to start the map, and oh, how the mighty fall. 1 round between them now.
Getting ever so close. Giant X, this is a big, important round. They lose this, and Twisted Minds are probably getting up to 11, but Anita immediately, Viper's Pit, shuts it down. Anva's been spotted by the Yoru.
Swing on out, lucky to get out of there alive. Adora with the first. Anva cannot catch a break, dies to the snake bite, still low on health, decayed. And that's an unfortunate one to be finding yourself in. Mateo, been spotted by the Prowler, but no one's going to make a move for it.
This pause is deadly as well. Twisted Minds going for this pause is so good, because you're basically forcing a reaction out of Anita. She needs to go and explore to see if she's being pushed.
They're not going to spot anything at all there.
Oh, she's just going to rotate too early, leaving her teammates on an island.
That is, it hurts to see the futility, knowing that, you know, there's nothing that we could do to warn them. But look at that, into the shadows immediately up top. Jademore just trying to slow long enough to call back over Jada. Sarah with the first. Look at that jumping on round Adora, but it is instantly traded 3 versus 2.
Spike planted.
It's gonna go down. Ness immediately ready, and now Anita. All that stands between Twisted Minds closing the gap, and GX resuming their lead. Here's the weapon dropped there, but has to clear this right-hand angle first. Finds the first, knows where the second was, and will secure the transfer. And you know what? You've more than earned a little bit of body spamming there. What a sequence from the jaws of defeat.
Clutch.
How on earth does she pull that out? The Red Bull clutch for Anita. She's been such a consistent player throughout this series. And now it's just continuing. She's keeping on with it. I thought Sarah would win that fight and the round would be over, but no, she gets that 1 versus 3 like it's easy, like it's nothing to her. Now, Giant 2 rounds away. 2 rounds away, and that's it. They've proceeded on. They're moving forward in the bracket. And Twisted Minds, they've gone down to an eco. A couple of guns forced up. They won't be able to buy up next, so it's a bit of a broken buy. They're going to have to rely on essentially taking space, taking gunfights, and getting Lean's ult online, probably from this ult orb.
Should be able to secure it. There's no imminent threat. And there it is. Convergent paths available online. Graham's waiting. There's the flash on out. Adora, though, in a smoke of her own, going to be completely unaffected. Going to hear all of this. Relay bolt comes on out, just trying to stall them, trying to find some breathing room. Anva, the first pick, comes on through. Now waiting, has Lateo and Ness trapped here. Smoke blossoms, spots Lean just as it does, and is able to connect the shots anyway. And now still wants a little bit more, just keeping all eyes on her. Adora, what more can you find here? Round the corner. Oh, distracted a little bit, but the transfer's amazing. Lateo gets 1, but that's it. Jada with the judge round the corner. And that's series point. And for Twisted Minds Orchids, they need 3 in a row to keep their dreams of winning out stage 1 alive.
And it is going to be a tough road to get up there. A few of them forced up into this round. And they weren't able to keep the guns. They died. They fell. And look at that. Sarah, the top fragger for Twisted Minds with only a Sheriff. Very close to another Viper Pit. Which, if she can push towards the site, if she can get there, get the spike down, get an ult orb, maybe there's something there. But for now, they're exploring towards mid, and this is exactly where Giant X are waiting to receive. Jada and Eudora holding aggressive.
I love this. A little bit of a switch up. We've seen them be aggressive, but not quite like this. Ooh, Adora takes a little bit of damage now. Leaves Jada in an unfortunate island, but with a smoke to allow for the cross, will be able to be extradited oh so carefully. And now Anita also on an aggressive angle here, but a single flash could be the end of her. Does actually stand there to try and fight, but does not deliver anything. Converging paths comes on through. Jane Moore spamming, hoping to find one. Adora swings on out. That's just the clone found, and they haven't managed to breach the choke point.
They've got to go. They're turning, they're waiting, they're pausing.
Only 40 seconds.
I'm not sure what ult orb they just picked up, but it wasn't Sarah's. They're not building up towards this Viper's Pit, and Giant X, they've made the right call. Jaden's still on B, so if Twisted Minds go for the fake with the Euro and the Omen over towards B, Jaden's going to hear it. She might pull her team back, or maybe Twisted Minds are going for the split. They are. It's only Jaden. She's getting crunched on.
Yep. But anything that she can do here, if she can put up any resistance, unfortunately not. And with only 12 seconds, they flood onto site here. And that's it. Spike goes down. There's nothing they could do about it. And now on the other side of the map, do you even want to look at this one?
No, you save. The money's not great for Giant X. It's okay, but you want Anva to have the operator online. We've seen what she can do with it. So Giant X are letting Twisted Minds get to 10. And that 10th, oh, it's going to feel so sweet, but You need 2 more after this as well. They're able to save the guns. That is the most important thing for Twisted Minds. A flawless 4 Vandals and an Odin saved into the next. This is the most important thing. Yes, they use the Convergent Paths, but they're building up towards Nesizult. They're building up towards Sarah's. These are going to allow them to continue converting these rounds to try and reach overtime. Meanwhile, for Giant X, they're also on the boundary, on the fence of getting a few more ults of their own. Jade Mars specifically I'm looking at is a big counter to Sarah's Viper's Pit on a retake.
Yeah, would be a huge find. And only 1 point away. Gives them a whole world of opportunity. A single pick. Even just an ult orb. But we'll see how they're looking to play this. It looks like she's going to be keeping an eye down long once again. Smoke goes out, incredibly deep smoke. Going to deny them any ability to push mid here.
Yeah, they're going to cycle this with a Viper Wall as well. Really slow down as much as they can. Dora not spotted either. Well, there we go. She was there.
Yeah. And look, cannot get out of mid soon enough. Jade Moore, a little bit of spam of her own there. Has to dip back for a reload real quick. A little bit of a jump spot as she does. Just information to build together a picture. And Lean can hear all of these footsteps. It's playing with fire here if you're Adora.
Bring them down.
Nest to clear out main. Not quite gonna spot Andrew at the end there. Shot. Not gonna find anybody. Adora back on the line, and they're being pushed back slowly but surely here. Oh, just about dodges the saturate, but in for a world of hurt. The shorty here. Only gonna be good for 1, if even that. Face first into Lean's gun barrel. Here's the 30-second trip get tagged. And now, even though they're nearby on site, it feels like an awkward, cumbersome retake here.
A lot of spam damage, but the paranoia for Jada could be huge for this retake. They're all bunched up together.
Where are you?
And there it is, the horn over the top, round the corner. Lateo gets spammed on down, the Nightfall invested here. They just want this done. Graham solo manages to find one. Sarah, the last line of defense, but Jada going to take her down. And Twisted Minds Orchids, they try their best to bring this back, but Giant X just 1 step ahead and 3 rounds in the lead. And that's going to be a game, set, match.